Forgetting something?
Oh, God.
You've been avoiding your Sonic Blast review for days now.
No, I'm just focused on other things right now.
You're reading the new Wimpy Kid. Is that really a priority since you don't do book reviews anymore?
Fine. Hey everyone, and as you can probably tell, I don't sound very enthusiastic right now because recently I just found out that I still have another Game Gear game to review.
Yeah, damn right.
Oh, shut up. Alright, let's just get this over with. This is Sonic Blast.
The game has two playable characters, Sonic and Knuckles, who can of course glide and climb walls. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter who you play as because they both play like shit. I mean, just look at this. Sonic isn't even running in this game, it looks more like he's jogging. Also, something else you may notice, the game looks like absolute shit. Because of the popularity of Donkey Kong Country a couple years before, pre-rendered graphics became popular, and I guess Sega wanted to cash in, but the problem is that it clearly didn't work because the game looks incredibly ugly. It honestly looks like a fan-made game instead of an officially released Sonic game. And I don't mean that as disrespect to anyone who makes fan games, but I expect more out of an official Sonic game. The first zone is Green Hill Zone, and no, that's not a joke or me trying to sum up the zone by saying it's basically Green Hill again. They literally called it Green Hill Zone. Like, come on, you guys aren't even trying anymore. But the laziness of the zone designs continues with Yellow Desert Zone. Yeah, you heard that right. That's probably one of the most unoriginal names for a zone in the whole franchise. If you guessed that I hated it, you'd be right. The next zone is Red Volcano Zone, and while it is a little harder, it's still pretty bland. Then you got probably one of the worst zones in the entire series. Blue Marine Zone is of course the obligatory water zone, and I can't stand it. First of all, Sonic moves so slow in this game already, so being underwater makes it even worse. The zone is also really confusing as the water will push you to certain areas and you have to use these tubes to move along.
Sonic, why is there always tubes in your games?
Hey, don't ask me. I just get paid to be in this shit. Anyway, the only kinda good thing I can give this zone is that I don't mind the music.
Actually, on second thought, this is really annoying.
Then there's Silver Castle Zone, which I also hate because it's another fucking maze. You have to use these teleportation things to progress, and it's really annoying. The bosses of the game I found to be actually pretty easy. The first four just involve you hitting Robotnik's shell, and Silver Castle's boss has you trying to deflect the laser thing back at him by running to make the platform move. There's also an extra final boss that you get for collecting the Chaos Emeralds. So did I collect them all? Fuck no, of course I didn't. I didn't do it in the other Game Gear games, so what makes you think I would do it in this piece of shit? So that's Sonic Blast, and I really don't know why this was even made. This was released in 1996, so why did they even bother releasing another Sonic game on the Game Gear? It really shows how little effort they put into this game.
I mean, seriously, Green Hill Zone? Yellow Desert Zone? More tubes?
Sonic Blast is a garbage game, and I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10.
So that was Sonic Blast, and thank God we're finally done all the Game Gear games. I mean, how many bad games can I review? Other than Yoshi's Island, I've been reviewing nothing but shit lately. Well, Sonic, since you seem to be an expert at telling me what game is next, well, what game is next?
Well, as it turns out, your prayers have been answered. It's Mario Kart 64. But for all I know, you probably hate this game too. I mean, you hate Super Mario 64, so you probably just have shitty taste in games.
Well, I guess I'll leave that as a surprise for next time. So next time I will be reviewing Mario Kart 64. Until then, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good night.